Hi folks, Bob Dale for Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell motorhomes, gosh, and we sell lots and lots of them, folks. We sell them only on eBay. All that means to you is if you're building on one of our motorhomes, you're going to have an opportunity to buy it because we're not open to the public. So that's where we sell our merchandise, is only on eBay. I imagine Dan and I, since we accidentally got started doing this 12, 13 years ago or so, 4,000 or better just of motorhomes. Well, one of the most sought after motorhomes on the secondary market, folks, is a nice, affordable BT Cruiser, a B-Class. Everybody wants one. They are virtually impossible to find, but we're going to list one today and sell it. It's absolutely what I get a zillion calls about. Find me one of these. It's a BT Cruiser that everything works on. Just made an 800-mile trip home. A wonderful, wonderful little motorhome that you've got no issues with. You can fly in here and go on vacation, go anywhere you want to go. I have been in this motorhome for hours and hours on end, folks. Know everything about it. It is a good one, and it has everything in the world going for it. It's a 2003 Gulfstream BT Touring Cruiser. 2003. It's only got 32,000 miles on it. On an E350 chassis. Rides and drives like a dream, folks. I mean, just the way it's supposed to. Got a 4.0 generator with 170 hours on it. One of the reasons it rides and drives so wonderfully is it's sitting on a like new matching set of tires, Goodyear tires. It's got a slide here that why do we show it to you? You're gonna like everything about this. If you don't bid on this, folks, then you stop looking for a BT Cruiser, because you're never gonna find one like this for this kind of money that just made an 800-mile trip that everything works on. The dash air is ice cold. The generator does just like it's supposed to. Look at these tires. Glass is perfect. There's no paint work, no D-lam, nothing about this motorhome is except as it should be. The cruise works, tilt cruise, stereo, got it all. Look at these seats. And that's just the way they came from the factory, folks. It's dead solid, all original. See all these panels here? Perfect. I'm telling you, when I was sitting there, when I was using this thing down there, good one. Look at this, folks. No stripes. The stripes are not peeling, doing all that. BT Touring Cruiser. I'm telling you, these are the cat's meow. If you want a way to go somewhere, and you don't want to spend a zillion dollars, and you don't want to spend this and that, you need to look at one of these. Spare tires under there. You think someone didn't take care of this? It's never been backed into anything. It's not beat up. There's some people, somebody has...
They've tried to seal it, and it looks fine underneath there. Somebody, I guess, just thought that looked good.
I think they did it as an accent stripe. But look down the side, folks. Don't think that there's an issue with this that you got to worry about, because there's not. Look at the awning. It is absolutely dead solid perfect. All the wheel covers are there. They look good. Let's look inside at this seat. Well, it's locked. We'll show you inside. I really like BT Cruisers. I really like this one for a lot of reasons, folks. Number one, it's such a nice one. And B, we own it, worth the money. Somebody, you don't have to rob your children's college fund to pay for it. And it's just handy as a big old feisty Tomcat. Look at it. It's just set up ready to go. Dan's showing you there's your hanging space. You can see in here, look what a bathroom. Not a leak or a stain in it anywhere. That's a good sized bathtub. Big bathroom for a B. You can see here your microwave oven. I'm sure it's never been used, doesn't appear to. Stove, doesn't look like it's been turned on. The oven doesn't look like it's been used. Cool little countertops here. Look at that. That's nice. Your refrigerator is on right now, and it's ice cold. I wish I could get in it, because the heat index here in Mississippi right now is 110 or 11. But look at all the space. Your little vent works. You like it. Dan and I are both superstitious. We always have to check that little vent fan. And that, if it works, then we consider it a good one. For those of you, we have so many customers who love books. Oh,
these are privacy curtains. I think they snap around the front of the windshield.
They do.
Here's all your books.
But look at all the books. Folks like to read books. You got some to read. All the lights work.
This storage up above this. This is a bed. And
couch is a bed. This is all original. Look at how pretty that fabric is. That comes up, comes out.
And your water tank is inside, so your furnace keeps it warm.
Yeah.
These are glass. I think that's glass panels.
It's all
glass.
It was just factory, all that. It just shows you everything's factory. Look up here, all your remotes, your TVs. Here's some extra curtains here.
I think that curtain snaps across the front, here. So you can, just the front people can stay cool.
Okay.
When you're driving. There's your digital converter for the TV.
Now the difference between a Class A and one of these folks is that dash air will in fact cool this whole thing. Going down right now, after 120, it might be tough. But look at the cockpit. Isn't that nice? The leather is perfect. That's a soft leather. The dash is not cracked. This thing gives every indication it's been garaged its entire life. And you can see there's no problem. Stepping down, you step down right into it. That is a really nice plus feature that you don't have to crawl up in there from here to drive. This is big and roomy. 4 people in here sleep comfortably, or 4 adults and 3 or 4 midgets or kids or whatever. Anyway, not anti-midget either. Nobody needs to call me. I'm just making it. Look at the hanging closet. This thing has got some storage. I like these bees, folks, because a few years ago I had a reason to be going trips every so often, long distance trips, and we tried a Class A and big A's and they were okay. Then we tried Class C's and they were okay. But then we made a trip, it's about a 2,000 mile round trip in one of these B's, and that was it, then on out. This is what we had. You got all the amenities that you do at a big Class A. You got every amenity that you have in one of them. The difference is this: if you're parked and set up, and you decide you forgot some milk, you got to run to the grocery store. You got to unplug your power cord and go get you some milk. Your wife wants some fried chicken, unplug and go get some fried chicken. Or if you want some, I mean, it's just handy.
Yeah, you can drive them in national parks that restrict RVs and stuff.
Yeah, you can go anywhere. It's just like driving a big van, but I want you to look how big and roomy this rascal is. And 4 adults can travel in it comfortably. And 4 adults or 2 or 3 children can travel in it comfortably. It just lends itself to so many things. We like Class B's. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. You can call me anytime. If you, mornings, evenings, all that. If you don't get me on the phone, I'll call you back. I'm on the phone. If you have a question about this motorhome, please call me. If you want to know what we'll sell it for before the sale's over, which we reserve that right, we do about 90% of the time. People then get mad, but I tell you out front in the video that when someone calls me and says, "What can I buy that for?" I'm going to sell it. I'm real easy to get along with. We sell it right on eBay. We have you bid. You have the eBay buyer protection plan, which is a real deal, and we sell it to you and it goes off, and then I get 400 phone calls from people. I would have paid more than that. Well, if you know what you want to give for this motorhome, go ahead and call and tell me. We don't hustle people for money. Fly down and look at it. You'll see it's just exactly like we say it is. But we look for these all the time, and it's real rare for us to find one. It's a 2003 BT Cruiser with a big slide. It's a model 5230, Dan said, if you want to look it up. It's on an E350 chassis that only has 30,000 miles on it. It has a 4.0 generator, which will run everything in this like a top that's only got 170 hours on it. It just made an 800-mile trip, and that has value, folks. Don't believe. I don't know how to quantify the value that has, but trust me, it's a lot. These motorhome dealerships sometimes have motorhomes 3-4 years before they sell them. An individual, gosh knows, but you know this one just came from Lakeland, Florida, because we'll show you the where we bought it and when we bought it, and you know, we didn't put it on an airplane to get it here. It came, it rides and drives just wonderfully. I don't know how to pick it. If I did, I would tell you that you need to look at this, look at that, so somebody could get here and go, hey Bob, what about this? There's none of that with this motorhome. It has sitting on, and one of the best things about it, folks, it's sitting on just a perfect set of match tires. Not only is that a safety feature, a good set of tires like that, it just makes it ride so much better. But we're going to have a low reserve on it. I expect to sell it within 2 or 3 days of it being listed. So if you've got any questions or you want to try to buy it, you need to give me a call. You won't find another one like this for anywhere near what we'll sell this one for in this condition and all that. It's a grand little BT cruiser. So if you've been looking for one, you need to give me a call or bid. Thanks so much for watching our video. We do appreciate that. And we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. What do you want me to try?